rising unemployment and the reason recession have been the price that we have had to pay to get inflation down. That price is worth paying. And these are the words of Norman Lamont. And of course, he went further to say, unfortunately, in a recession, the people who suffer the most aren't the rich, but the wannabe rich and the poor. Good morning and welcome to another edition of Accelerate Lagos here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This program is brought to you by the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. The Lagos State Government agency saddled with the responsibility of reducing unemployment to the barest minimum and, of course, supporting micro, medium, and small enterprises within Lagos. So what this means is for you to benefit from this package or any of the packages by LSTF, your business has to be situated in Lagos and you must be a taxpayer in Lagos. Once again, welcome on board. I am Taiwo Baruwa. On the program this morning, we shall be discussing the economic meltdown. It hasn't been the best of times, right? Should I say since the pandemic, since the COVID-19 pandemic, it's been a roller coaster of economic meltdown, and it has continued in that trend. But the good thing is we have been able to survive this. We have come up with all sort of coping mechanisms, and of course with the support of agencies like the Lagos State Employment Trust and some other stakeholders. It's been not so easy for entrepreneurs, but at least to a reasonable extent they have kept entrepreneurs going in their various businesses. So today we're going to be focusing on the LSTF support for MSMEs in Lagos. I have Ozezi Obi in the studio. She is the CEO, ZZ Beats, Headies and Accessories. Good morning, Ozezi.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
All right, it's good to have you on the program. So basically, like I said earlier, we're going to be focusing on the LSTF support for MSMEs in Lagos. But then, your kind of business, you deal in beads, headies, and accessories. I mean, all of these put together. One thing I understand is beads. I mean, we all like beads one way or the other. Is either you're wearing it on your hand or you like to put it on your neck. But then headies and accessories. Tell me more about what you do.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so at ZZ Beads, Headies and Accessories, we make bespoke handcrafted jewelries with beads ranging from corals, crystals, gemstones, rhinestones infused in them. And for headies, like you said, we make headpieces with our local made ashoke. We outsource for them. So this comes in different kind of accessories, like headbands, fascinators, turbans to cover the hair, like the regular wear you use to church and parties.
Okay.
Yeah. And for accessories, we embellish fabrics. We put on stones on fabrics. We put on appliques on fabrics. So like we work in hand with tailors who are done with their outfits, ready to wear outfits. So we embellish them. It could be in form of beading as well. So that's what we do basically.
All right, then hold your thought. Let me quickly take this one from our reporter out there. Hello, Raphael. Hi, Raphael. Good morning. Good morning to you. How are you today? Okay, right. Go on.
Okay, right here at the area reported of the broken down fully loaded 40 container Pastor Igbo, I want to report to you that the impediment is still right on ground, and as reported earlier, it has occupied about 50% of the road, even more than 50%, because other vehicle has it very difficult to pass in the it's very ugly. And as I'm talking to you now, the traffic managers are working very seriously, very hard to make sure that this impediment is actually clear off the road. Are you with me, Taiwo?
Yes.
Okay, I would like Mr. William, one of the traffic managers, to give you more details of the report.
Hello, are you still with us?
Good morning.
Good morning, Williams.
Yeah. Williams from Zone 15.
All right, go ahead.
We're having an accident on in the bridge downward in the Proper. This accident has to do with a brake failure of a trailer, a 40-seater trailer. Luckily for the driver, he was able to hook the vehicle with the culvert on the bridge. Meanwhile, we have requested for the towing vehicle. The towing vehicle arrived, but was unable to pick the trailer. So as of now, the second towing vehicle is presently the digger that is trying to pick the vehicle now.
Okay.
So backlog has extended to after Denton Police Station and towards Costain. But others are around here managing traffic.
Okay.
So, and luckily for us, there is no casualty.
Good.
That's info for now.
Thank you so much, Williams. Thank you.
Hi, Taiwo. I'll give you more updates as goes on. Yeah.
Well done. Thank you so much.
I'm standing by, no problem.
Right, I was a motorbike live reporter there, Raphael Jeremiel, and of course he also brought to the microphone the traffic manager within that zone. William spoke to us, relaying the report that it's an accident on Oyimbo Bridge, and as a matter of fact, it is occupying more than 50% of the road. Effort is actually on to get this impediment out of the road, but it has caused so much backlog extending towards Costain. So if you're coming from Costain area, you might just seek an alternative route at this time, so as to just to decongest that area, at least for now, until that impediment is taken off the road. All right, you're still listening to Accelerate Lagos here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, and I did say earlier that today on the show we shall be focusing on the economic meltdown, the elasticity of support for MSMEs in Lagos. My guest is Ozezi Obi, the CEO of Zezebit Headies and Accessories. Yes, Ozezi, I asked you earlier to tell me about your business. Of course, you mentioned all of that, but then I'm just wondering, this appears to be more or less like a traditional kind of business that has been in vogue from way back. And if you look at the trend of things now, a lot of people are venturing into tech ideas, a lot of other businesses that you can't even imagine. But then, what prompted you to venture into this business, and how long has your business been existing?
Okay, so growing up as a little child, I watched my mom make beautiful dresses, accessories, and very beautiful, lovely stuffs, So I've always been inspired by my mom.
Nice.
Yeah, so she's still in business as well. And this business started in 2010. The business started in 2010, and it's been existing for 14 years. Yeah, so we've been running this for 14 years. Like you said, you were saying what inspired me, right? So my mom inspired me. Like growing up, I've always had to look up to her. Like she's a mentor in that field because she's into the fashion line. So I digressed a little because she's into dressmaking. So I digressed a little into beads, like because I had flair for that. So I got into beads. So that's how I got inspired.
Okay. And tell me about the ups and downs of these business.
Oh, okay. Ups and downs. Well, I would say working in an environment where you have so many challenges ranging from like insufficient light supply,
Okay.
basically because we work with machines that have to do it. We have that we work, they're
electrical
powered, exactly,
machines.
they're powered. So we have challenges of light supply, and then there is a gap, which is what LSCTF is doing for us. There's a gap between our customers and us.
Okay.
Because
what gap? When you say gap, what does that mean?
like we have to reach out to people who want to buy this product.
Okay.
Like we have people who are not even they are not Nigerians, they're outside the country in the diaspora, and they want to wear our African items, from beads, clothes, and all of that. So we have this challenge of not being able to come in contact with them, like having that close margin with them, which is what LSCTF is doing for us. Presently now, like coming in contact to meet up with people who are outside our environs that want to purchase from us, so it's been able to, LSTF has been able to help us get that bridge closer to us meeting our customers directly. So
one would wonder, listening out there now, one would wonder that, okay, LSCTF bridges the gap between yourself and your potential customers. How does that happen?
Okay, fine. So LSCTF has a platform for business owners like I do. So, but then you have to create a niche for yourself. They have to believe in you that once they can come in and step in to help you achieve all of this, it should be worthwhile. So we are always out there to put in our best in whatever we do. Like our products have to be meet up in market standard, so that whoever is purchasing from us will always want to come back, and leaving us with an impression that, oh yes, it was a good one purchasing from you. So it's not just about buying the products. After the customer satisfaction, going out to look out for the customer, oh, this item you bought from us, how was it helpful to you? How was it useful to you? So that has been it. That has been it, yeah.
So tell me about how you heard about LSCTF.
Oh, okay. I came across LSCTF online, so I was reading.
There are loads of
Oh, okay. Facebook. I stumbled on one of their promotions. It was for employment sustainability in Lagos State, where they were empowering individuals who want to take up a particular thing. It could be in agent banking, agent banking and a lot. So I filed in for agent banking and LSCTF training for 3 months, which included financial inclusion on how to maintain your business, So my mind has already been prepared for LSCTF. So I look up to them. I follow them on their social media handles. Whatever is coming up on LSCTF, I get a first-hand information, either via my mail or a text or a phone call. And LSCTF is in all local governments in Lagos State. So if you have a good relationship with LSCTF, their relation officer from each local government can reach out to you personally once there is anything coming up from their end. You always get information.
Okay, but then there is information explosion in this era. I mean, if you put anything on the search engine today, you would practically get results. I mean, different results. What now? What confirmed to you that you were speaking to a genuine source?
Oh, okay. So there are some documents you need to put up in place, which is LASTRA. That is Lagos State residents.
I'm asking what convinced you that you were actually speaking to a genuine source?
Yes, I'm coming to that point. So, in all, like I said, they have their liaison office in every local government in Lagos State. So for you to be able to come in touch with them, it's not, you can just walk into the local government, meet up in their liaison office, get acquainted with them, maybe get their contact, so you're speaking to them directly. Yeah, so from time to time, they do change their workers in that particular office. So if you keep in touch with them and you have a good relationship with them, even if the other person is leaving, they can reach out to you and say, oh, this is the person we have now in our liaison office, just in case you have any information. And sometimes there are some documents you need to submit handy. So when you go there, you get to meet them one-on-one. So That's a way of, so there is no point saying when you speak to the person on the phone, you cannot identify who you're talking to, because you can always go there to check for yourself. Yeah.
Now, the reason why I asked that question is, I mean, a lot of people actually fell prey to some of these internet fraudsters, right? You see something on the internet and then you just hub on it. You try to, tap into the opportunity. Eventually, you discover that, you are falling into a wrong hand. But then, how did you know that? LSCTF is a genuine agency.
Okay, LSCTF operates under Lagos State government. They have a website. They mail you directly. So all information about LSCTF is verifiable. So there is no point in time, except if you're getting it from a wrong source. You understand? So if you're getting it from a wrong source, you may likely fall into wrong hands. But like I said, they are verifiable. They're online. They're on Instagram. They're on WhatsApp. They have all their contacts and it's verifiable. So.
All right then. Okay. So having benefited from the LSCTF programs, how would you describe the process?
Oh, it's been swift and it's been awesome. LSCTF has been sweet and awesome. I've had several opportunities, even friends I introduced to LSCTF. It's been a very smooth one with them. So it's been very good.
Okay, but then someone will be out there now thinking, okay, this is a government platform that would require that you know someone somewhere to help you facilitate stuff. How did that play out for you?
I don't think you need to know anyone. All you need to do is to get the right things done. Your taxpayer is updated. So at a certain point, maybe LSCTF has an opportunity for you out there. You are not lacking behind not paying your tax as a Lagos State resident, running a business in Lagos State, and then you don't have your last round. So there are a lot of things in check. So you need to update all of those documents so you don't lose out of any opportunity, because anything could just come up. And then once those documents are not ready, it means you cannot apply. That's it.
For those that are willing to tap into this opportunity that you actually got from LSCTF now, can you walk us through some of the things that you were required to present? Aside from the last one you mentioned already, the tax ID, and there are other things. Requirements.
LSCTF wants you to have your business registered under the CAC, which is one of the requirements. And then you have your last round, which I said, then your tax, which I said. There may be any other thing. If it has to go overboard, they will ask you for that. So
overboard,
for example, I introduced a friend during the NSAS period. Her shop was badly damaged, and LSCTF was giving back to those persons who own businesses in Lagos State, and their business were boggled into. So you had to send video. That was one of the requirements. Send a video of your space to be sure that you actually had this happen to you. You know, pictures of the exact day, because there is a time frame. All of this will be sent to LSCTF. So they will now go ahead to investigate if all of those information you sent to them were right. And she was lucky. I think about 2 of them, they got good money from LSCTF. Yes.
Amazing.
To support their business.
All right, Lagos, the number to call this morning to be a part of our conversation is 0809 9120777. Should you have a question, I have a testifier in the house, a witness, or a beneficiary of the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. If you have anything you're not clear about, you can put a call through to us now, and then she will sure be more than willing to help you out. Let's take you through some of the traffic report we have at this time. On the Lekki-Ekpe corridor, we have good movement all the way from Ayetoro, Ekpeti Junction, Ibeju-Lekki, Mayfair, Awuyaya, down to Abijo by the construction site. Abijo on route shop right, Ogidon, Olokola, Alasia. It's a very good one. Alasia to Adesoya and Aja underneath the bridge. It is a very good. Proceeding to Ado Road, Thomas, it's also good. Likewise, the return journey. The length of the return journey from Aja underneath the bridge to Abraham Adesoya and Lasia Shoprite to Gidon Awoyaya, Eleko, Ibeju, T Junction, and Ayetoro. It is all a sailing one. Within Lagos Island, there is no movement on Carter Bridge or the Bute Road to connect Leventis due to high influx while officers are there. Remember, that our motorbike live reporter called in earlier to give a report, and that's around Oyinbo axis, talking about an accident there involving a truck. Okay, it's occupying more than 50% of the road, and it's affecting the flow of traffic all the way from Costain End heading towards Oyinbo. If you're within that area, I would plead that you seek alternative routes, at least for now, until the impediment is totally off the road. All right, you're still listening to Accelerate Lagos here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Today, we are focusing on the economic meltdown, the LSCTF's support for MSMEs in Lagos. My guest is Ozezi Obi, the CEO, Zezibit, Headies and Accessories. All right, let's see. Okay, so I can confirm to you that most of the areas we're tracking on the big screen in the studio are also looking very good. All right, back to you now, Ozezi. You recently had the opportunity to showcase your business at the Lagos International Trade Fair. What was your experience like?
Oh, okay. It was an awesome experience. Starts from the beginning, which kickstarted on the 1st of November. All through to now, it's been awesome. Getting to meet new customers, working customers from different nooks and crannies of the world. You know, foreigners. Let me have your contacts. We'll get in touch with you. Your stuffs are beautiful, you know. Seeing those smiles on their faces is a whole lot for us, because that's why we're there, you know. So it's been an awesome experience.
Talk to me about how this has helped your brand.
Oh, my brand has been on air. I've gotten so many contacts, so many calls. Oh, we saw you somewhere. What are you into? Want to come patronize you? Where is your shop? After the fair, where can we meet you? You know, so it's been big. It's been massive for us. Yeah,
amazing.
It's been massive for us.
Aside from customer satisfaction, are there other benefits, to these trade fair?
Oh yeah, networking. You know, we have various people from different parts of the world, from Africa. You know, they came in from other places to come and sell their product as well. So it's been good network for us. You know, getting to talk to people and getting to meet them also. So it's been good.
Okay, so you know what this is about? Life is all about give and take. So as LSCTF aims to promote job creation in Lagos, how is your business supporting this goal through employment or training programs?
Okay, so our way of giving back, same way LSCTF has given to us, is by getting to do programs which involves training, you know, because we are equally into training people as well that want to learn our craft. So in a way to give back, we have maybe churches, mosques, organizations call up to us and like, oh, we want to have this training for youths, we want to have this training for women, we want to have this training for unemployed people. How can you give us the best price that can help us come up with this plan to create the gap for unemployment? So we've been able to do that. We make sure that at least we give them a very fair rate per head, or as a group, as a church or an organization, so they'll be able to pay us to train them. It could be for like 3 days, it could be for 7 days, it could be for 5 days, depending on how much they can afford to do. So we give back by training these persons, and some of them were at the fair with us during the sale period. So it's been that way. Yeah.
Basically, this inspiration actually is from your mom, who is into the fashion business, and then you decided to toe the line of beads making and accessories. Tell me, what's next for you? Talking about development, expansion, what plan do you have for your brand?
Oh, okay, fine. So probably for now, we haven't. I told you about working with Ashoke, you know. So we're going to go into that because we've had people come during this fair to ask us, oh, can we have this particular thing in Ashoke? And then before now, we try to get to a source for all of this, you know. So that's a part of our brand we want to open, like have an outburst for, which is getting the weavers to get our showcase across to our customers, coming into our walk-in store to see varieties of them, you know. So that's a part where we want to expand to, so that by next year, by God's grace, at the International Trade Fair, we'll be able to have lots of those items as well to meet up to our customers' demand.
There has been this clamor for patronized made in Nigeria product. How would you rate the patronage of Nigerian product as against the imported products?
Oh, okay. So I'm going to use the fair as an example. You know, we have people who work in, I think, majorly government officials. So when they come and they're like, is this handmade? Did you make this yourself? So they're always impressed. So it's already a selling point for us. Once they come and they're like, oh, this is not imported, this is Nigerian made, they purchase immediately.
Wow.
Yeah, and they make order for it. So it's really a good one.
What do you think is responsible for that? I mean, in the past, people usually believe that, okay, imported stuff are usually more durable than the locally made stuff.
Yeah, I think we're cutting the edge. Like back here, entrepreneurs are really doing so much to upgrade, to be able to meet up to the standards. So what are they doing differently that we cannot do? I personally will look out for that. So it's a research. Oh, I buy this item and it's made not in Nigeria. Can I go through it? Can I look at it? What did I not do right? Or what can I do right? You know, so we've been able to come to, like I said, like proud before the LSCTF, you need to give them that. You need to give them the reason why they need to put you up out there, because your product must meet up, must be at a selling market price, like the durability, affordability, you know, have to match up with the international markets. Yeah. So before now, even during this program, LSCTF put us up, majority of the beneficiaries, to have a roundtable talk with AFRISM, which is into import and export. You know, so our products, we learned a lot from there as well. So our products must be able to get to that point where you can export out of the country. So even over there, we have Nigerians diaspora that want to purchase our products. So we must be able to meet up that edge.
Is matching up with international products the reason why some locally products are even more expensive than imported items?
Yeah, because we go through a lot of processing. You know, like I said, we have lots of setback here, which I know in no time, maybe in sooner time, we'll get that sorted out. So it's a whole lot. Cost of production is really high, you know, overhead costs and all of that. Factoring all of that, it's so much to put together. That's why we have those products out there being expensive, because of the local way we produce here, you know. So over they have so many machines on ground, you can easily work on and then get this thing sorted. But I know we'll get there.
Perhaps if you get the chance to make things better, to make things more affordable, let's even start with Lagosians, what would you be doing differently, or what would you love the likes of the LSCTF to support you with, so these things can be more affordable to a common man in Nigeria?
Oh, beautiful. Funding. Every business grows with fund. You know, there are machines out there. If you go online, in China, we have machines that can just stone a fabric at stretch, a 6-yard fabric at stretch. So that will help a lot. So, but we don't have that funds presently now to do that. So we do it in bits. Even at the LSCTF stand here, we came with our machines. We're doing it. We have customers say, can I bring my clothes for embellishment? We do that because LSCTF has provided us that spot and the lights to do all of that. So, but then we can't do it at a large scale. So, yeah. So funding to get those machines, they're really very quite expensive. So we need funding.
So an entrepreneur or a prospective entrepreneur listening to you now, what would be your advice to them?
Oh, as an entrepreneur, I would say consistency. Just keep going. Consistency, put in so much work, hard work. And will I say patience? Oh, just keep striving.
Okay.
Yeah. People out there just want to see that you're just consistent at what you do.
You have to keep moving for you to get there. But then, aside from moving now, when it comes to LSCTF, what would you say to the listeners out there?
Oh, for LSCTF has given out so much opportunities. LSCTF is there to give your business grants. It may not be the exact amount you want, but LSCTF can give you good funds. LSCTF give out loans to business owners that are verifiable. LSCTF offers training to not only business owners, like maybe agents, like I said, agent banking, financial inclusion, computer training. Equally, they're into agribusiness, supporting agribusiness, agriculture in Lagos State. So it's a whole lot. Just keep in touch with them, and I'm sure you'll benefit.
For lovers of ZZ Bits now who might want to reach out to you, how can they reach out to you?
Oh, our social media handle, we're on Instagram, ZZ_Beats and Accessories. We're on TikTok, ZZ_Beats and Accessories. You can call it, get us on WhatsApp. Our phone number is 080-3632-8728. Our business line, 080-3465-0112.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Uzezi Obi, the CEO, ZZ Bits Headies and Accessories Limited. Thank you so much for being a part of the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.